watching the city, grim and... Oh, hey everybody, it's the Silver Ghost Wolf, and welcome back to Marvel Spider-Man. And no, I was not pretending to make Spider-Man be Batman. Last time, we put the Kingpin out of business. Kind of. Well, we just made it harder for him to get out of jail. This time, we are finishing up Harry's research stations, and we're equipping the Velocity suit. This was a suit that was made specifically for the game, and it has an actual comic, and this is actually one of my favorite Spider-Man suits ever, because it is basically what would happen if you combine the Flash and Spider-Man.
I realize Norman Osborn claimed he was stepping back from running Oscorp when he was elected, but has he? Or is he using his office, his public trust, to enrich himself beyond imagining? And with threats like Electro, the Devil's Breath sickness, and who knows what else, has his greed endangered us all? These questions need to be asked. As long as there is breath in my body, I will...
There's the reservoir. No sign of Scorpion. Better take a closer look.
Come here, pigeon. Please don't let this be in the second game.
Taking you home, buddy.
Oh, Spider-Man, you're a prince. Just fine for nothing long.
Love the names. Is Sandra happy to see them back?
Well, actually, she's not with us anymore. Cancer, you know.
Howard, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Life's for living, not moping. First thing she told me after the diagnosis. Gotta remind myself of that every now and again. Keep looking, will you? Finding the rest of these birds would really mean a lot. Thanks, Spider-Man.
He's not wrong. All you're gonna do is complain about your life. You deserve to be at the bottom.
Hey Pete, do you remember that steam pipe explosion when we were kids? Well, that's what Mom built this station to prevent. It monitors the pressure in the pipes and pinpoints trouble spots.
There's a dangerous pressure buildup happening now. I've got to do something about it fast. Oscorp's satellites take seismic images of what's under the streets. If I hit the ground hard enough in the right spots, they can show me the high pressure points. Pressure like this usually means clogged release valves. Once I find them, I should be able to jar the clogs loose with another ground pound. Got my lenses tuned to the research station. High pressure will show up red, normal is blue. Okay, time to move. I've got to drop onto the street hard to generate enough force.
Okay, I see it.
Trouble spot. Did it. That's not the only danger zone. I need to locate the other pressure points. Better hit the ground somewhere else to get a reading. I don't have much time.
Okay, I see one right there. Okay, I got both. Sweet.
There's the spot. Fixed it. But we're not out of the woods yet. Gotta hurry.
Oh, it's just straight ahead. Sweet. So yeah, this suit is actually something I would think is really cool. It's a speedster Spider-Man. If you've read the Flash comics, you know how OP that is. So I don't even want to think.
Harry's station prevented a major explosion. They can't justify closing it down now. Not a bad day's work.
So, I like these research missions. Return to the game. Okay. But it's weird when they do stuff like that, and it's just like, we throw them in here. It's like, you could have cut down on these. But oh well. They're worth doing, because some of them are really fun.
Spider-Man, over here!
Not yet, you're a later episode.
Garvey Park Garrison, this is Control. What's your status?
ps4 Romeo pursuing a group of fugitives.
You know, I really wish I could just take a rocket launcher and decide you're not worth it in real life. Great. Military. Look, I've got nothing against the military, but I also feel like not everything needs to be going for military. Seriously, just focus on fixing the world. Or medicine. Mostly medicine.
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test in. Someone might get hurt.
Not if I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit. Success! Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous, and the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it, and I'll need to be cloaked.
So,
Nailed it. Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others.
fun fact, that invisibility thing is what the big time suit does. Or what the big time's supposed to do.
Boom! Sorry, drone, but your data lives on. Better you than me.
And Oscorp's wallet than mine. Okay, I gotta get this right.
Didn't see it coming, did you? I'm always breaking stuff.
That's a bad habit to have, man. Bad on the insurance, too. Oh well.
Another one bites the dust.
This ain't Iron Man. Well, Iron Man 2 anyway.
Scratch one drone. Are these armed drones even legal? Stealth Spidey strikes again.
Ugh, this would be so useful if I could just do it when I felt like it. If only there was a game that had an invisible Spider-Man. And then that would totally break the game and ruin it.
Stealth mode was fun, but it's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully, Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
That's all the research stations done. Well, we got 2 here. And 1 here. Where is it? Three, 2, 1. Sorry about the cut there. I had to take care of something. And, hang on, I wonder. No. I was hoping it would show up because here's Avengers Tower.
We have a return caller who recently raised concerns about Sable agents abusing their authority. Let's find out. Are things any better?
There's less people complaining. You know why? Because anyone who does disappears. You seen all these Sable bases popping up around town? I heard they're prison camps for anyone who steps out of line.
I've heard those rumors as well. And while I initially thought it was fear-mongering, something I have absolutely no patience for, I have grown increasingly concerned. Why won't they let me in to inspect their bases? What are they hiding? We still abide by the Constitution, folks, and that includes protection against unreasonable searches and seizures, and freedom of speech. So if you have concerns, if you see abuses happening, call me. If the authorities won't listen, I will. And I will spread the word to our fellow New Yorkers. If these tyrants think they can silence me, let them try. No one puts a muzzle on J. Jonah Jameson.
And it's not from lack of trying. He just never shuts up. Okay, I'm not gonna stop trying to bag on him. I actually really like the character of J. Jonah Jameson, and I love his actor, but at the same time...
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish. And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat.
Look out below!
Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-force. A quick and dirty way to apply G-force is jump off a tall building. And the tallest one around is Oscorp. Wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time.
Where's Oscorp building? Oh, there it is.
Jump the gun.
We could have jumped off the Avengers Tower.
Got it! Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to.
230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 300 meters high.
Got nervous. It worked! Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose.
Jumping off a building saves some fish. More at 11. Okay, seriously. I'm glad for the variety, but honestly, some of these are just feeling like missions that were made to pad out the game.
And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot.
And more excuse for Dollar General and Family Dollars. Oh, you know that's true. Oh, there's literally only one research station left in here. How many of them are left anyway? One. Okay, 3. Okay, so I've got 3 left over here. 4, 5. Okay, so we got 5 left. Watch me have missed one in a B6.
Attention units. Masked terrorists have planted a bomb. Please proceed to Cathedral.
So, yeah, let's talk about the Velocity Spidey suit. Like I said, this was a suit that was originally made for the game and all that. But you also could have got this a little bit early thanks to a pre-order, which for some reason it doesn't give me anymore. Probably because it's on my PS5 and not my PS4. Oscorp gonna let me in?
1043. Escaped prisoners have seized a civilian bus. Available officers report to Turtle Bay. Over.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
Oh, we'll tell you when I get back.
The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu. And it's already mutated to a form that can spread to humans. Okay, Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are.
You know, that would honestly probably be the end of a lot of
Migration
major
points in the
cities.
park. Birds there should spread the vaccine to their buddies. Pigeons put up with me swinging through their territory, so I owe them a favor. I bet the Avengers never have bird poop missions.
In case I haven't said it, but I think I have. If you're wondering why the Avengers aren't here, they're in Florida. Handling who knows what. I want to know where Daredevil and Luke
The
Cage
vaccine's
are.
airborne, so I'll just spray it into the trees. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. The spray won't bother people or other animals, but it'll cure the pigeons. Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse.
Ooh, Zombie and Pigeon Apocalypse. Where's that game? Hey, you could totally make that the point of the next game. In the year 2040,
Jameson will make
pigeons
next.
have their...
Spider-Man spreads chemtrails. Seems like a good bet.
As I was saying.
Animals. They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything.
Tell me about it.
Be stretching things if I added veterinarian to my resume.
You know, I bet Sable is having a field day with this when you think about it. Sector Alpha Bravo Charlie, where is Spider-Man? We have reports that he's in a park
Hey, that should work fast.
curing
I'd better
pigeons.
scan some pigeons to make sure.
Wait, what? Oh.
That did it. No zombie pigeons. Huh. Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. Wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
You know what? We'll get that one last. I meant next because I can just save the last ones for the ones in the area by themselves. So, I guess since we're doing them, let's talk about Norman and Harry. If there are any characters that have a weirdest relationship with Spider-Man, it is them.
Attention all units. We have confirmed reports of an active bomb. Incident is active near Ansonia.
Because if you know, like I do, about some of the Spider-Man comics, sometimes Harry isn't Peter's friend in certain issues. Other times he is. But I'm going to stop there. A lot of that stuff is from older comics, and while I am a Spider-Man fan and I read comics, I never got a hold of those.
Hey, Pete.
Which makes me sad. A friend of mine had a bunch of the old school classic Spider-Mans. Well, and she showed me these, and I asked her how she had all of them, and she's like, oh, I stole them from my great uncle who doesn't read them, but for some reason bought them.
Dad wanted. So, it's actually probably safe. You know what, bud? I should have remembered to tell you not to bother with this one.
Hey, the tech here might help me track my missing spider-bot. Those things are too expensive to lose. Okay, I boosted the tracking signal on my other spider-bot. Now it can track its brother. I lost the other bot's signal in the park, so that's where I'll need to drop this one. Nothing unusual, just taking my spider-bot for a walk in the park. You know, like you do.
I mean, there's people who have chinchillas as pets, and they take them for walks. There's people who take gorillas.
Okay.
And then there are people who get pets they
Following
should
the
just not
trace from
have.
The other spider-bot. Let's see where it takes us. I wonder if a kid picked it up and took it home. It is way better than any toys on the market.
I mean, I would. Seriously, if I was a kid and I saw that, I'd be like, Mommy, Mommy, look at the cool Spider-Man toy I found. Why is it moving and making sounds and shooting webs?
Yeah, I told the AI to test it in narrow areas, so this pipe makes sense. Oh no, I hope it didn't get run over. New York drivers have no respect for the crosswalk.
The Sinister Six.
Looks like it made it quite a ways.
I wonder what it's like driving in New York. A city that populated, I wonder if it's actually worth it to get your license and drive. Any New Yorkers watching this, mind answering that for me?
Proximity alarm? What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And if I startle the bird, it'll drop the spider bot and break it. This pigeon's strong. Someone didn't skip wing day at the bird gym. Finally, its nest. Wait, that's the other spider bot. I busted a feathered kleptomaniac. Now that I know where they both are, time to mount a rescue mission. Harry really did me a solid that time. Wish I could thank him.
Peter, there's
I'm
still
gonna
a
get some work
spider
to do
bot
on
in
these
there.
Spider bots before I can send them back out into the world again.
Alright, let's see. So, back what I was saying about Peter and Norman. I meant Norman and Harry. I really hope they have a starring role in the game. We all know Norman Osborn is the Green Goblin, and I'm honestly hoping that he shows up as the Green Goblin in the next game. I really want to see what the Green Goblin looks like.
Reports of a tour bus taken hostage by escaped prisoners. Nearby officers, please proceed to the West Village.
And I want to see what they do with Harry. There's hints that, okay, by hints, I've rumors, I've seen that some people think they're going to copy the cartoon and make Harry the new Venom.
one of Mom's earliest
Or
projects. We were
anti-venom.
trying to develop a bacteria that would dissolve all the plastic in the oceans. But well, she ran out of time. Look, if you have any ideas, it would really mean a lot.
With some genetic tweaking, I might be able to crack it. But I need a better equipped lab. And the bacteria only lives in liquid environments. Wait, my web fluid. I can keep the bacteria alive in my web cartridge. ESU should have the chemicals I need to increase its power.
Oh, I remember this
Oh
vision.
man, the bacteria dissolved my web. It's in the cartridge for the webs I swing from. The other kind should be okay. Now I have to get to ESU without swinging from anything.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Zipline webs seem fine. Well, I'm getting a heck of a workout.
But yeah, I am honestly
Gotta
hoping.
hustle. I don't know how long this bacteria stays viable. This is good practice for if my web shooters ever malfunction.
Yeah, and here's what Velocity Spider-Man does. Blitz. Which makes Spider-Man just run around incredibly fast. Figured I'd show it off since I'm using it for this episode, and I don't think there's much fighting.
By law, they have to dispose of their chemicals in these containers. Should be some stuff I can use. All set. Now I have to get to Dr. Octavius' lab to combine everything. I'll just take the subway, but the bacteria won't survive that long.
Yeah, make it easy for me. But yeah, I'm honestly hoping we get the Green Goblin in the next game, and I don't know how many people like that idea, but I like the idea of Harry getting Venom powers or something. I wonder if they're going to give out any shout out to the other goblins besides the Hobgoblin, because there's been the Red Goblin, there's currently the Gold Goblins. Granted, that story is not all that popular.
Okay, now I just need to grab the bonding agent.
Ooh, that reminds me, I need to show you off the lab for a second.
So many good memories of working here. All tainted now.
Yeah, the lab is kind of modified now. Check it out.
He was planning this right under my nose. Was it just an idea in his head until the interface pushed him over the edge? How long was he using the device before I realized?
Yeah, you actually got him.
The neural interface is exacerbating Doc's rage. He may not be able to come back from this.
Yeah, I figured I'd show this off real quick. Because I do think it's a neat touch that the...
Gonna miss that humorless grimace.
But it's a neat touch that he actually goes out of his way to mess with the lab. Creating the world I deserve, destroy Oscorp. Broke all the screens in here. Alright, let's fix the bacteria.
And now the industrial centrifuge that'll get the bacteria out of my web fluid so I can store it properly. Just need to isolate the bacteria.
Okay, hang on, I gotta figure this out. No. That works. Okay. There we go.
Beautiful. I think I improved the bacteria. But I can only tell for sure back at Harry's research station.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So I guess, well, since we were talking about what I want the next game.
Sweet web swinging. I'll never take you for granted again.
I wonder what it would be like to web sling in real
I
life.
hope this works.
But
I
talking.
remember when Harry's mom started the project.
This game
It
likes to
meant so
interrupt me.
much to them both. Where there's a web, there's a way.
Alright, but things besides supervillains I hope we see in the next game. And I'm hoping for quite a few of those, by the way. If there's a bunch of suits I want. If there's one, my big suit I really, really want in the next game has to be Cosmic Spider-Man. But I want that specifically to be the suit that you get for 100%ing the game.
It's working. Not as fast as I'd hoped, but better than before. Probably needs further testing. It didn't get all the plastic, but it's a big step forward. Enough for Oscorp to keep working on it. They win the Nobel Prize. And it wouldn't hurt their stock price either.
And I think this is the last research station, so let's go and hit it. As soon as I see where I mark. But yeah, next to the Cosmic Spider-Man suit, one suit I would love to see in the next game is Assassin Spider-Man. And Superior Spider-Man. Yeah, if you haven't figured it out now, a lot of my favorite suits are the black and red suits.
1043.
Nothing against the old time classic red and blue. But I love my black and red Spider-Man suits. But I also want to see Chasm, who, for those of you who don't know, is the suit named Ben Reilly, aka the Scarlet Spider, has taken in recent name. Let's see, what other suits? I wouldn't mind seeing the Fantastic Four Spider-Man suit, and I'm not talking about the one I was wearing earlier, the Fantastic Bagman. I would mean the actual Spider-Man suit that is just Fantastic Four themed.
Hey Pete, this station's one of my pet projects. I always thought the cellular network was vulnerable to terrorist attacks, so I set this up to monitor it. Can you do me a favor? Look for anything suspicious.
Uh-oh. It's not terrorists, but there's a glitch in the system that's causing interference. And if I don't fix it, it'll bring the whole network down. Right now, it's only affecting the most sensitive equipment, like mine. I need to stay outside the areas of interference while I fix the cell towers. There. I set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down. Ah! Gotta get out of here!
Okay.
That's the downside of all the tech in my mask. That hurt.
I didn't mean to do that, but yeah. So this is a mission that basically requires you to stay above ground. And not too high on ground, too.
One down. But I'll need to fix 3 more to solve the problem. Bet I can use those helicopters to swing. So much depends on cellular networks now. A crash would affect police, hospitals. It'd be as bad as a blackout.
Hey, I was above it.
Got it. The job's only halfway done.
Only one more to go. Where is it?
Oh man. I wish there was a way to fix this for everyone except people who use their phones in movie theaters.
Tell me about it.
The problem's getting worse. I'm running out of time. Invisible walls closing in. I feel like a mime.
me specifically, can I use this on people at my job?
Bought me some time, but I
Seriously,
can't
that
wait.
is annoying. You're trying to do your job, and someone's like, wait a minute, please. I gotta make like a 50-minute phone call
Wait
here.
a second. Getting to be a tight squeeze. Okay, let's not do that.
Come on, come on, come on. Focus, heal. Focus, heal. Spider-Man, use the... I forget Spider-Man does have a healing factor. It's nowhere near Wolverine or Deadpool levels. But it's still pretty good.
Bam! Now New Yorkers can share their domestic disputes on the subway again. And emergency services are safe, which is, you know, also important. If the
I mean, people
network
gotta
had
have the right to
crashed, It
bitch.
would have cost Oscorp a bundle to fix their comms. They'll want to keep this station up and running. Harry's project should be safe.
I like how I'm going around fixing cell towers and the city's on fire. Priorities, people. And that should be the last one, I think. Oh, wait. Isn't there that one that shows up? Hang on a minute. Research station, research station. Yeah, here it is. I forgot this shows up once you've done all the others. So, what's the nearest fast travel? But let's see. Back to what suits I want. I probably... Let's see. If there's a suit I want that I know probably won't show up, though. Let's see. Of all that... Ooh, that's a hard one, actually. I gotta think that one through. Oh, I know. There is a Spider-Man suit from a very old Spider-Man game from back from PS1 or 2 era called Inner Electro, and the red and blue suit had like a yellow spider on it.
You've been driving along, going to work or church, minding your own business, when suddenly, bam, you hit a pothole, damaging your car and ruining your whole day. Well, you know who to blame. No, not city bureaucracy. Spider-Man. He's been seen leaping down from great heights to pound the ground with maximum force. Why? There's only one possible reason I can think of. He hates us, and he wants us to be miserable.
I could have been working out. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually hoping that was gonna be something funny.
Teams at Northside, this is Control. Do you have an update at your position?
But
Control. Violation of Martial Law Statute 237.
yeah.
Detained an illegal civilian gathering. Please advise on further action.
All right. And now we will get the very last research mission. Yeah, but I'll have to show a picture of that suit later. Let's see. What other suits would I like to see? There is the Shield Spider-Man suit.
Thunderstorms. It acts as a failsafe for the others. Now, they're all susceptible to lightning strikes, which would erase their data banks. If they're in danger, they'll automatically transfer their data to Oscorp's servers. Just make sure it works, okay, pal?
There's a storm threatening now. And the automatic transfer isn't working. No time to write code now. I'll have to manually link the research station data hubs. Then I need to go to the top of the Oscorp building and align their receivers. First data hub's right over. Okay. My lenses should show the other hubs in red. Got it. Now to make more links in the chain. Man, it's getting bad out here.
Those are some bad lightning strikes. I like thunderstorms though, so
Got it.
doesn't really.
The receiver's energy is giving me a positive charge.
Okay, suddenly I don't like
Which means I'm at a
thunderstorms.
high risk for lightning strikes. My charge is increasing. I gotta move fast or I'll get zapped.
Yeah, so now we gotta go to every research station in the city and link these things up. Fun. Who's flying a helicopter in this weather? But I actually do like my thunderstorms. Plus it makes me have an easy work day. Plus, I just like listening to the sound of the rain. Am I the only one who likes that? But let's get back to the things I want in the future. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure that just ruined the research.
One more down. Can't stop the celebrate. Costume's insulation can protect me a little, but I can't afford many hits.
Okay, but oh, I thought we were
Nature's
going through all the
awesome.
research stations.
Except when it tries to kill me.
Yeah, nature's like that. I mean, we do call it Mother Nature, right? And our mom and my mom's cool, except when she's trying to kill me for something stupid I did,
That one's set.
which was a lot. All right. Hey, I thought you guys would let me know when I was leaving the area. Oh, well. I wonder if this fixes my cable,
Scientifically,
too.
I know why this is happening.
Well, I don't even watch
It's hard not
TV
to
much
feel like
anymore.
the universe is against me right now.
If there's one thing I don't like about realistic web slinging, it is when you get too high, you can't swing on certain things. Granted, I do prefer this over some of the other alternatives.
It's like the whole city's one giant bug zapper.
Alright, let's see. Is there any other suits I think... Uh-oh. Missed! Where is it? Oh.
Getting pretty good at this.
I mean, that's not a skill you really should practice having. Dodging lightning bolts. Well, actually, no, I take that back. That is a skill you probably should learn to have in real life. Oh. Ooh, I love the shade of... Ouch!
No time to admire the view.
At least there's not a time limit on this. Okay, but I like that shade of blue that happens when the suit starts sparking up. That looks cool on this suit. Oh, here's four. Actually, I've got 4 suits that I want to be in the next game, but I doubt they're going to be in it. And that is the 4 suits Spider-Man has worn when he had to hide his identity. And by that I meant there was a point when Norman Osborn ironically framed Spider-Man for a murder, so Peter's response was to build 4 different
slow down, I'll be
superhero
extra
costumes
crispy.
to work to web zip. Oh, don't tell me I gotta redo that all over again.
receiver's energy is giving me a positive charge, which means I'm at a high risk for lightning strikes. My charge is increasing. I gotta move fast or I'll get zapped.
I think I'm good, actually, so yeah. But basically, these 4 costumes were Hornet, Ricochet, Dusk, and Prodigy. And I would love to see those 4 suits show up in the game. And since the black suit is in there, I wouldn't mind seeing some of the other symbiotes. Jeez, that lightning is tough. Wanting me dead. I wouldn't mind seeing... I'm talking about the lesser-known symbiotes like Riot, Lasher, Scream, Shriek. Yes, all symbiotes have some metal-sounding name, and I love it. But I would like to see them in the game. Granted, I don't think you could, because a lot of them are like different body types than Spider-Man. And I know they, when you're developing games like that, making a bunch of different body types is an annoying thing. And I know they don't want to do that just for costumes. But I feel like they could show off. Let's see. Oh, speaking of symbiote suits, if there's one obscure symbiote suit I would like to see, it was what the black suit was supposed to look like. And by that I meant...
Okay, now I need to get to Oscorp Tower.
And by that I mean there was a suit where it was just a black suit, but it had a red spider. I wouldn't mind seeing that in the game. And it wouldn't be the first time original concepts have shown up in a Spider-Man game. For anybody who's played Shattered Dimensions, if you know what I'm talking about, as Spider-Man Noir had his original concept in there, which would look a lot more traditional like what Spider-Man wore. But the classic red and blue, but the suit was a lot more dull in colors. And I think it had like pigeon gray instead of blue, and the red was a lot more dull. It was nowhere near as sharp.
Gotta aim these away from their satellites and toward each other.
Wow, we went far.
That did it! And the spider spins a data web. All the research data is going to Oscorp's servers. Harry's work is safe. And I can finally get out of this weather.
Whew. But yeah, that's pretty much the suits I want in there. Let me know what you guys think, just in case, if there's any suits you think really obscure suits.
In the mood for some good news?
Sure. I've already got plenty of the other kind.
I just posted a new article. Oscorp announced Harry's research stations are providing valuable data, so they're fully funding them.
You're kidding. That's great. I just wish we could tell Harry.
He hasn't returned my calls, which is weird. I know how important this is to him.
His mom would be so proud. You really stepped up for her.
You helped a little yourself, Tiger. You're a good friend.
So are you, MJ. And wherever Harry is, he knows that. Can't wait to read the article.
Well, here, you know what, since it just pisses off Jameson?
All units, masked terrorists.
Alright, but that is the end of this video. Next time on Marvel Spider-Man, we will... Let's see, what will we take care of? You know what? Next episode, we're going to take out the demons' warehouses. See you guys then.
Control of a city bus.